Hello and welcome to Palo Alto. We have a great matchup coming up. We have Santa Clara and Palo Alto, the Vikings and Bruins, coming up next on MC Sports.
It's just at the Klein Family Gym. Go.
Hello and welcome back to the Klein Family Gym in Palo Alto, California. I'm Kieran Costa here with CJ Rullo. We're about 3 minutes, 50 seconds away from tip in a big league game. The Vikings coming in hot on a 5-game win streak. They're second in the standings against the last place Santa Clara Bruins. What do you think's coming up tonight here, CJ?
Well, I don't honestly know, but I mean, if Paly continues what they have been doing all year, and that is just flattening everyone, 5-game win streak starting off against Menlo Atherton, then beating Evergreen Valley, Marin Catholic, North Salinas, and the last week out at Soquel, doing really well. And of course, with the Bruins coming in a little loose, 4-7, they're not doing super well. Have lost their last 3 out. I think it's going to be a little tough, especially with Paly having all this talent that they do have.
Jesus. This is my first time doing this.
We will also be welcoming
Jesus.
Jesus to our broadcast. Who do you think's going to win this one?
Santa Clara. Because they're the Bears.
Okay, so we have the Bruins and the Vikings. Coming up in about 2 minutes from here in Palo Alto. Annika Shaw, last year's star JV player, now on varsity for Palo Alto, along with the sisters.
Who?
So both these teams are they're quite experienced. A lot of seniors across the board, especially for Paly. Shaw, sophomore, the youngest player on this ball club. What does it look like for the Bruins, CJ?
Well, the Bruins are really going to have to watch out for Annika Shaw. I mean, we did see her last year, and she was just draining everything. But honestly, Paly has been so stacked for years, and of course with Scott Peters at the helm. I mean, I've seen him for years. The old Paly when the old gym was still around, and he's just a really competent head coach. And every year he seems to figure out a way to make the Vikings better than they were the year before. And I think the one thing that has just been a little disappointing is I think the lack of the CCS titles that they haven't gotten. And I mean, just overall, it seems like they do really well regular season, always come out really strong, and then playoffs come around and they're peaking seemingly at the right time, and they can never just seem to get it around there.
Head coach Didi Coyote of the Bruins hopes to lead her squad, having a rough year, to an upset win against the second in the division. Our starters for tonight's game for Paly, Shaw, Turgott, Martin, the other Turgott sisters, so both sisters starting tonight, and Jeffries will be the 5 for the home squad. There's 2 leads on this team. One will be starting. Both will be starting. Papa Gallo also. Clear and Sanchez for the visiting Bruins. Bruins in white. My bad. Vikings in white. Green piping on the shorts, and Vikings across, numbers on the front and back, no names. And the Santa Clara Bruins in blue, white piping, and Santa Clara in yellow. All seniors, looks like.
Well, they are going into league right now, and that is maybe something, put your best foot forward, especially against arguably the best team in the SAVAL for the last probably around decade or so.
And now here are the starters for your 2019 Palo Alto Vikings.
great crowd here as it is vacation for both these schools. Annika Shaw called up this year. Scott Peters high-fiving all his players before they joined the line.
Starting the other forward, 5'9" sophomore, number 24, Alec Turgan. And starting in the post, 6'2" sophomore, number 0, Alida Turgan.
2 sophomores, so a younger squad.
She's tall.
Not as tall as Archer Olsen was 6'6", but she was the only female I ever saw between Paly and Gunn who could dunk, and I don't think she ever did in the time I saw her play. It was very sad. That's some throwbacks. If anyone remembers her, please call us and let us know where she's playing. I haven't been able to find anything.
Annika Shaw is not leading the huddle, but in warm-ups, I saw her. She was the first one out there, and she was kind of doing her own thing, and she was the last one there. She high-fived every player as they went off, and she was the last one. So she seems like a young leader for this team. We're just about ready to tip. Just a bit of a height advantage for Turgott here.
Just a bit. She's a whole head and shoulders above everyone at 6'2". I mean, that is just some fun right there.
And tip goes to Paly, unsurprisingly. Martin, inside. Shaw, jumper good. Quick start, 8 seconds in.
And of course,
and pressing.
And Annika's going to do that all night. We saw her do that in the JV game last year. One of the few times we filmed here, and just she was easily better than half of the JV team we saw.
A heck of a press by Paly, but it's broken. Ooh, layup rolls home for clear. They broke the press late, but when they did, that's the negative effect of a press, and immediately on the other end, the sophomore Turgott, 4-2 early.
And that's what Coach Peters has done all the time.
They're pressing 4 again.
He always runs it's a press. Usually it's a very good half-court press, and it does create a lot of steals.
Shaw kicks. All the way in, lays it home. That was Jeffries. 6-2, and they really need to find a way to break this press. Oh, and it's broken nicely with a long pass. Wide open inside, another layup good. Same play, they hit clear both times.
And something Scott Peters might want to watch out for is,
Shaw hits the deck.
Especially since both teams are running a press, is going to be the lack of defense behind. So you might want to change it from a 4 up front press into a 3 half-court, 2 drop back. Maybe run some sort of a zone after that. I mean, we saw that with
Martin,
MA too.
Oh. Jeffries back to Martin. Holding up top. Oh, long pass to Shaw, cross court. Pulls up a triple, tiny bit of contact, it's good. 9-4. Liu breaks the press. Jump pass, ooh, could have been called backcourt. Liu has it, triple blocked. But Martin, the point guard, the sophomore, hits a 3, comes back, gets a block. Will be inbounded on the baseline for Santa Clara.
That's good defense right there.
Throws cross court, triple, loaded up and hits. Liu. Shaw gets it, pass back to Jeffries. Wide open inside, Turgott the center. Goes right over him, layup no good, gets her own rebound. Puts it up, second chance attempt good. 11-7.
And that's just something that you cannot teach in basketball, and that's height.
Sanchez stolen by Shaw. Looking to take it 1-on-3, slows it up, takes it up. She's double teamed. Has a man stolen. The double team works perfectly. Liu pushing. Shaw on her back. The trailer. Oh, the 2-on-2 rebound. Shaw hits the deck again, second time of the game. Liu has it flipped to Sanchez. Up top. Sanchez holding. To Papagat. Clear holding, dribbles it out. Holding 1-on-2. Kicked, triple, got it again. Sanchez is hit from both corners early. 1 point game. Shaw again, and they're pressing 2, they're pressing 3 though. And right down the lane, nice move, fouled hard. Martin again, the sophomore.
Doing a good job there, drawing the contact, getting the extra shots. Now, unlike the Warriors, maybe the Vikings can actually hit the shots.
At the line for your Vikings, shooting foul, 2 shots.
Ooh, first one rolls off.
Front rim miss.
Number 1, Alana Veda is in. Also number 34, Thea Anash is in for you.
Anash comes in along with, who's the second person?
Abea.
Abea. Second one was good, 2 point game. Liu, press, she's just straight doubled. Shaw's still on the floor. Turgets come off. This other sophomore, so this is the oldest team we've seen. Double, the third man stolen. Abeda to Martin, lays it in, a nice move.
And
Other end quick, and
a double dribble.
She had him one-on-one. Scott Peters happy with what he's seeing early. And he has been lately. 5 straight wins for the Vikings. Oh, they got it back on the inbound. Liu driving inside. Finds other Liu. Sanchez. Back to Liu. To clear. To Sanchez. Jay. The shot's good. Foul. No basket.
Bruins foul, number 4, Catherine Clare.
Offensive foul there.
Third team foul.
Third team foul, first personal on clear, and Martin sits, no, they're inbounding from this side. Shaw has it. We're standing and holding in backcourt. Peters wants someone to come, Shaw takes it herself. Ooh, finds Anash, who travels.
That was a better call than some of the NBA calls we've seen lately, haven't we, Kieran?
Wow, CJ's just bashing everyone in the NBA. The Warriors, the refs.
There's a lot of stuff
Liu
they don't
could've
call,
been a
man.
double dribble. Oh, other Liu, right inside. That's a shot. This was shot Shaw hit to start the game, but she's fouled. Second attempt, she goes to the line for 2.
Viking foul, number 2, Paly Martin, her first team foul. Annie Liu at the line, shooting foul, 2 shots.
Annie Liu finds back rim on the first.
Number 12, Varsity in for Santa Clara. 44, Ellie Jeffries back in the Viking lineup.
Jeffries out, Turget in. Turget out. Jeffries in, rebounded by Jeffries. Shaw brings it up. 3 ball, no good by Martin. Rebound grab by Sanchez. Ball up top to Rossetti, just in. Sanchez, Liu, spin move, right into a double team, travel called.
Viking ball.
Inbound back, Paly has it. Quick press to Shaw, played all night. 3 ball for Turget, no good. Rebounded by Catherine Queer. Sanchez, driving, takes it herself. Hook shot, no. Rebounded by Anash.
And immediately fouled.
Bruins foul.
That's
Number 4,
14.
her second, 4th team foul.
So Garrett checking in for clear.
Bruins. Number 50, Esme Scotland in for Palo Alto.
Stotland coming in for the Vikes.
Shaw again. She's been running this offense early. Fine, Scotland.
Yep.
Travel. There's been some silly mistakes here early.
We'll agree with
A
you on
pair
that.
of travels and a
Couple
double
double dribbles, a couple of missed opportunities on a broken press.
Lou tipped away. Good defense by Abeda. Doesn't do much. Viking ball.
I like how basketball is now only becoming soccer with this trying to sell the getting contact at all points. I mean, it used to just be Joakim Noah on the dunks, and now it's everyone.
Joakim starts most trends in this country. Martin finds Jeffries. Shaw. Jumper no. Rebound Scotland. Jeffries loads up and misses a three. Shaw on the third chance. And that foul is not called. She was hacked by two people, hits Bedeck again. She's not happy, sprinting back on defense. Almost committed a foul. Lou loads up a triple. No! Rebound by Ursetti. Lou has it again. Shaw obviously not happy about that last play. Lou holding, directing the offense. Wants someone to set a screen, doesn't get it. Sanchez, back to Lou. Ursetti. Behind the back, finds Lou. Ursetti. Sanchez. Goes up in traffic. Air ball. A little bit of contact, no call. Shaw open. Two men behind her. What a move! A nice little hezzy. Got one woman in the air and laid it in.
I think Aronica Shaw's going to be playing all the minutes.
Yep.
Immediately travel called.
Okay. That is the second travel and
Turget checking back in, Daniel checking in first time tonight.
6-point game. They need to hang around early if they want any shot in this one.
Oh yeah. The thing for Paly is,
Jeffries
especially
holding.
the 5-game win streak, you've kind of got the momentum, but you got to kind of remember that everyone's going to start coming after you eventually because of the win streak. It's like, oh hey, they got a win streak, let's try to break it and be the ones.
Shaw inside, kick out. Three, no. That was by Daniel. A foul on the. Annika Shaw. She hasn't seemed herself tonight. Got fouled early and it wasn't called, and she hasn't been happy since. Shaw hits the deck again, and she got kneed in the face. She's still down, pops up, and to the line for two goes Turget. That's the 15. Shaw seems to be on the ground a lot.
This is honestly reminding me of the throwback late 2000s Paly basketball at the old gym. Kieran, you were there. You weren't there. Where were you?
I wasn't born in the early 2000s.
My bad, homie. Not that old. Anyway, I remember one game where I believe it was actually Paly Gun, and it was like half the game seemed to be taking place on the floor, the court. It wasn't even taking place like up. It was taking place on the ground for the loose balls. It was great.
Ella Turget hits one of two. Lou, oh, my bad. Papagayo with the spin move inside. Wide open. Ursetti. And 6 of their points have come after breaking the press. They just need to do that. They're in this ball game if they break the press.
But it's going to be breaking it, which I think is going to be harder than it looks.
Martin holding, she's double team. Pass to Jeffries. Ooh, risky pass cross court, finds Turget, takes a weird shot on two defenders. She has a height advantage.
It's something they might want to try doing. I don't know if Scott Peters is going to ask this, but start using your height advantage. Paly on average is slightly taller than Santa Clara.
Papagayo missed a layup. Other end, Martin gets fouled. That's number 6.
I apologize.
My bad, travel.
Yeah.
On Palo Alto.
Kieran, it's been a long day, I know. Kieran's been having to do some other filming lately, and it's starting to catch up on him, I think.
Lou, triple rounds out, and that ends the first. Paly by 5, up 17-12. second quarter about to start. Santa Clara's still in this game. They're down 5, and that's one break of a press. As we've seen, they've gotten half their points have come on easy layups after making one long pass. Scott Peters is obviously, you see by his motions, showing the press. Like you can see, he wants the 4-person press and then 1 man back.
Bruins ball starting the second.
Bruins to start with the ball in the second and third after losing the tip.
And Kieran, I'm going to ask you this right now. If you're Coach Kyoto of the Bruins, what are you going to be telling your team going into the halftime, just as a thinking
I
thing?
mean, we're an underdog. We're playing with nothing. We have nothing to lose right now. Let's just keep playing with heart. And we're 2 baskets away, and now they're, and my bad, now they're 2 baskets away. No, not another 1 basket away. 3-point game. Ursetti with the layup. Shaw tees up a triple. Got it.
All right, where's Steph Curry? Is he in the house?
If
Loading up
she-
from downtown.
If she gets in a rhythm, she's hard to stop.
That is a fact right there.
Tipped away by Shaw. She wants it back. Shaw again. Tries another triple wide open. Got that one too. A quick 6. 23-14. And this team can pull away from you just like that. We might be seeing it here. Lou, double teamed up top. Throws it off her teammate's foot. Gets it back. Back to Ursetti. A 3 for Lou. Got it. And a bit of a slow first quarter. We're coming out hot in the second. Shaw's pass gets tipped away. Layup rolls off for Lou. Lou got a beautiful steal and missed a wide open layup. They'll be getting it back inbounding on the baseline though. Turgott checks in.
Turgott back in, joined by 34. Thea and Osh.
Now I want to see if the height advantage is going to start playing, because they've got one of the taller
Nosh,
lineups
too.
out there. I think if they went with the tallest, it would be Turgott, Daniel.
A stack off the hands straight up.
I mean, they could.
That tip-
Honestly, I could see something they're running where it's like the modified Warriors, where basically, you know, Shaw's the shortest person on the whole court, like Curry is.
Warriors play small a lot though.
Yeah, we know.
Shaw.
Speaking of Shaw,
Inside Turgott. Lays it in.
as soon as I'm speaking about her, there she goes again. A couple more. The assist on that one.
Lou to Garrett. Papagayo holding up top back to Garrett. She's running the offense now to Lou. Holding. Tries to put a move on Anosh. Carry. That's the 5th unforced error. They'd be in this game if that hadn't happened. The 5 pointless turnovers.
Well, two of them at
Turgott.
least might be inflicted by Paly, but the 2 of them definitely weren't. I don't know about the 5th. I mean, the travels they can control.
And a double dribble is on them.
True.
Oh, nice move by Turgott. No. Rebounded by Daniel on the second effort, I think. Shaw hits the deck. 3-ball good.
4-point play.
4-point play coming up. Shaw's not happy. That's her second.
Her first 16 fouls.
Is it just me or has Shaw been on the deck all night?
No, I don't think it's you, Kieran. It's like no, Kieran. I don't think it's you. She has definitely been, whether going after loose balls, getting fouled, or something else. It's been a lot.
She goes to the line for a 4-point play. Can't convert. Rebound by Paly. Shaw. She wanted that one. Finds Phillips. No. Shaw the rebound again. Took a man to the ground and then it was stolen. Sanchez. They're Paly playing with life now.
Up
Lou.
11.
Right by everyone. Paly by 9, 28-19 here in Palo Alto. Lou kicks to Sanchez. Goes up strong, no. Rebound, Garrett. Papagayo. Or Sanchez. Lou. Dogotti. And Sanchez flips one up, no. Looking to extend a double-digit lead. Who else but Annika Shaw? Throws it too far. Too far for Turgott.
Number 1, Alana Veda back in the Viking lineup for LF Turgott.
Turgott checks out in. In comes Beta. Sanchez to Lou. Puts a move on, goes up. No basket, another travel.
You know,
She had a nice, I thought it was an and one.
it was definitely nice, but probably the foot probably moved. There's something else I'm noticing. You know, Santa Clara's basically been running the same 5 all night, essentially. They only subbed, I believe, two people in. I mean, Paly, they're just working with what's worked all year, so.
Yee's played, not Yee, my bad. Dog. Push shot, triple, she's fouled again, hit in the face. And if this was the NBA, we take 7 minutes, look at it from 5 different angles. From some people from New York, some people from California. Well, he did hit him in the face, we'll give him 2 shots. And we're 8 minutes later.
Shot the line, triple shot foul. 3 shots.
Shot of the line for 3.
Kind of rough. Paly by 10. If they hit this, will be.
First double-digit lead of the night. She missed the first. Kendall. Lou's played all night along with Shaw. Rolls off. She went 1 for 3 from the line. Rebounded by Paly. Anash missed the layup. Jump ball. Paly gets it back.
I don't know. I think that was a little bit of a quick trigger by the ref.
Yeah.
So since Santa Clara
Give him a few seconds.
Yeah, it's like.
They got the steal and then immediately lost it. Nice move. Anash inside scores. Largest lead of the night. It's 13. And they're still pressing with a 13-point lead. Lou seemed to break it, but she got outran. Stolen. Shaw finds. Turgott misses. My bad, Abeda missed. And out of bounds on the Vikings. Abeda was on the ground. Ball touched her.
And I think Coach Peters is just really trying to make a point known. You know, first conference game at home. This is we're going to let the conference know, hey, we're still here. Don't
Yes,
count us down.
Ooh, right down Broadway. Layup no for Papagayo. Shaw pushing again. Shaw's been running all night. She's played every single second of this one. Rebound. Shaw gets it back for a corner triple. Got it, and she knew it the minute it left her hand.
She's on pace to have, I think, probably around 30 or 40 points at the rate she's going.
Lou gets the offensive rebound. Tries a triple. No good. This one, time Abeda gets it. Is Shaw going to be running the offense? No one. Guess what? She's on the ground again. Pass was too high.
24 and 55. Ella Turgott and Lauren Daniel return to the Viking lineup.
Daniel and Turgott come in for Turgott and Anash.
Number 3, Andy Lou. Number 24, Jordan Yee into the Bruin lineup.
And Lou sits down for the first time tonight. Yee checks in. She has the ball up top. Give to Lou. Back to Aresti. Triple for Yee. Short. Tries to get her own rebound. Shaw bodies her out of the way. Drops an NFL dime. She should be a quarterback. Drops a dime full court. Layup was missed, though. Bruins back on offense. Layup, no. Rebounded by Shaw. She's leading the way here. Takes 1, 2, 3 defenders. Layup, no good. She's angry with herself. And the Bruins again. Pace picking up here midway through the second. Nice move by Lou. Layup rolls off. Rebounded by Daniel. Foul. She dropped a dime. She got the rebound and turned and just chucked it up the court.
And that's their 7, so now it will be 1 and 1. Paly in the bonus.
That's their 8th foul. Paly only has 2.
And I'm a little surprised Coach Kyoto has not called timeout to talk especially about the amount of fouls.
They're on a 7-0 run here. First one good, she'll get another. And that was Daniel.
Surprising there,
Timeout.
Coach Peters is calling timeout.
Why would you need to call a timeout
Well,
here?
there must be something that
You're on an
there
8-0
must
run.
be something he's not happy with. There must be something he's not happy with.
You're on an 8-0 run and up 17. It's not.
It's Coach Peters. I have met Kieran. You and we've met him a lot.
We
We've
met him.
filmed a lot of stuff.
Nice guy.
With him. Really nice guy. Very meticulous though. If we had to say one thing, he's a very meticulous coach.
And his players obviously respect him. Like,
Oh yeah.
some coaches, they'll get angry and you'll be like, well, it's just coach getting angry again. He cares about his players. He's adamant. He has experience. He definitely has experience.
Oh yes.
He knows what he's doing. He's played with a lot of these players for 3, sometimes 4 years.
Many
Great
of them
relationship
have gone through his program, especially for the women's
Great
basketball.
coach-player relationship. As I said, players respect him. They know he knows what he's doing. They'll listen, and it's been paying off.
And they also know that he's got their back if anything crazy happens too.
He's a calm coach, but if he sees his players being hit multiple times, he'll yell at the ref just to show his players that he cares. Misses the second. Rebound by the Bruins. Poked into the backcourt. Yee has it. She's triple teamed. Lou, double teamed. Sidelined the third man, out of bounds off the hands of Sanchez. Paly gets it back.
And Palo Alto's still 7-0 run? 8-0 run?
8-0,
8-0 I think now.
8-0.
Yeah.
And Traw sat down for the first time. 3-ball no for Jeffries. And Shaw sitting right next to the coach. She's trying to learn. She cares. Garrett back to Sanchez. Inside, Sanchez, triple. No, rebounded. Foul, over the back foul, I think?
Viking foul, their 3rd team foul to have.
On the Vikings.
Number 34, Thea.
Just under 2 minutes to go. The foul was on Anash over the back. And Lou inbounds to Kendall. Stolen. All the way and in.
10-0 run
Turget.
Vikings right now. They've got all the momentum, and they're up by 19.
Triple teamed in the backcourt. They break the press and the defense is good. Quick getting back. 3-ball, air ball. But on the finish to stop the run. Zagati. They've stopped the run. Let's see if Paly can finish strong without their leader, Shaw. Jeffries went through everybody, missed a layup. What's the call? Anash called for a foul. Didn't see that one.
Announcer error. The foul is on 44, Kelly Jeffries.
My bad, it was on Jeffries.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer.
Alana Turgid and Alana Vega back in for the Vikings.
Turget, I think, replaces Turget. And inside, layup good. Papagayo. This team doesn't look great. Their second team doesn't look great. But Turget's come back in. 3-ball for Daniel. No. Lou sticks the board, and she's pushing up the left wing. Cuts it back. Holding. Deep 3. She wanted it, didn't take it for Papagayo. Takes a three and hits. Deepest one we've seen all night.
Nice little fade away, too.
Under a minute clock running, she can't get the ball in. Finds Martin and another foul, 1-1 coming. I feel like the refs have been just let them play a little bit, I think. They've been calling a lot of fouls. Watch this again. It's a little like shovel pass. Steps back off 1 foot, drills it from distance. They need a lot more of those. They're down 12. Martin hits the first, the second one coming. We have some Coach Peters up off the bench, and it's been a quick first half of basketball. And Paly's put up a calm 14. Press broken by Papagayo. She wants it herself, doesn't take it, gives to Kendall. Blocked. Gotten by Turget, 30 seconds to go. Are they gonna push? No. Tipped away. Gotten back. Dugatti. Back to Yee. Rhodes.
Shot clock is turned off.
Papagayo.
Santa Clara going for the last shot.
Crosses. Tries a deep three. Oh, close. She's got it back.
Still staying with Santa Clara.
A beta hit the deck for Palo Alto. 6 seconds to go. They look to get a shot off. Yee crosses. 3-throw line J. No, that's going to do it for the first half. Shot didn't get one off, but when she does, not good. It was short, but why not try it? Buzzer had sounded. 40-26. Paly with a dominant first half. They're up 14. CJ and me will be back for the second half in 10 minutes.
It's your assignment part. It's fine.
All right, as we mentioned, tomorrow, the Vikings are right back here hosting the Carl Scots. That is a 3 p.m. start time tomorrow. We have plans to be here to cheer on the Vikings. Hosting games over the next few days. Tomorrow here at 3 p.m. hosting Carl as we go back-to-back here in the Fury Center. And then your Vikings hit the road Monday and Wednesday. Be there to cheer on at Mountain View, 7 p.m. Monday. And Wednesday at Cupertino also.
And welcome back. About 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. It's been all Paly in the first. Me and CJ. Shaw has been having yourself a night on both ends of the floor. What are you looking forward to here in the second?
Well, there's something that Coach Peters might want to try thinking is use the height advantage. Paly has a huge height advantage over Santa Clara, and I think maybe at this point, yes, Shaw has been shooting the deep ball like Curry. We know it all night. We know that Paly is literally the Warriors in miniature on this court. We know that for a fact. Now,
last year's Warriors.
Now, how about this? Can Coach Peters, like Steve Kerr, figure out a way to tell the players, use your height and drive inside? We don't care. Just drive inside and start laying up. They can't defend it at all. Right?
Or we could just keep going what we're doing and have
Or
Shaw
that.
just drill threes from all over the court.
But she is human, man. We hope.
She is.
We hope.
Wow. For Santa Clara, there's, in case you've been wondering why, there's 2 Lous on the team. You think they're sisters. They're sisters on both squads. We have the Lous and the Turgets. Battle of the sisters. Are the Turget sisters the Curry sisters? We're not sure. They might be the female equivalent. Maybe better. We're really not sure yet. They're the WNBA Curry brothers. We're ready for the second half. CJ, let's go.
Game
Santa
on.
Clara to start the third quarter, down 14. Both Lous starting in. My bad. One Wu starting in.
Same same starting five they were starting with Santa Clara.
Wanted like 17 in the key, should have been called, it wasn't. Rebound, Turget, throw ahead, Shaw, Martin, layup, good.
And that's 3 assists on the night for Shaw.
Wu has it, left wing. Layup, no. Shaw leading the break, she has been all night. Sat only a minute of the first half, maybe more if we get it before. Foul. Turget goes up strong. 42-26.
And this isn't even their largest lead tonight. Largest is night 19 for the Vikings, trying to make this 6 straight. 5 non-conference and a tournament win, and then starting off conference strong with a win over Santa Clara.
Turget at the line, 1 shot remaining.
First one good, second one coming. Rebounded by Paly. They've been doing a lot of offensive rebounding. Picked by Garrett. Yep. Sanchez to Garrett. Nice move. Gets inside. Missed the layup. Clear got it. Got fouled. Catherine Clear.
Number 2, Carly Martin. Her second,
Martin
first
fouled.
team foul. Catherine Clear at the line. Shooting foul, 2 shots.
It's the first.
You know, it's kind of weird. Coach Kyoto of the Bruins, well, whatever she told Lady Bruins in their locker room at halftime, they're definitely coming out differently than they were in the first half, slightly.
Martin has it up top. Paly's come out with the same fire as the first half. Not much has changed. Martin a triple. The bench wanted it, didn't get it. Turget, Martin it again, no. Up top, Jeffries. Long pass, Shaw. Wide open triple, didn't get it. Third chance, Turget, no. They won't get the fourth chance. 0 for 3 on the possession. Lou. Kicks. Garrett tries a 3. Ooh, toilet bowled. And good. 13-point lead. For the first time, they look to be slowing it down. Jeffries. Shaw. Corner triple, Martin. No good. Gets her own rebound. Turget, short jumper. Looked for the backboard, didn't get it. Lou, pushing again. Couple missed attempts we've seen from Paly. Wasn't happening in the first half. Tabarros, just her first couple minutes of the night.
And I don't know if slowing it down is a good thing. Probably, yes, you're up now by 13, but I think playing the same quick tempo and just trying to add a little more, I think would be the better option right now.
Turget and Jeffries checks out, and Osh comes in with not Daniel, my bad, with a knock. Right? Turget has it. Top of the key, puts a move inside, stolen. Jump ball coming. Waited longer this time. And it should be Paly's ball. Layup good, Anash. Pushing, Tabarros. Crossover at the top. Finds Lou inside, layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Bruins keep the possession.
Ellie Jeffries returns to the Viking lineup.
Jeffries comes in for Turget. Tabarros had a three. My bad, not Tabarros. Had a three, didn't take it. That was
Vikings
Garrett.
foul, their second team foul of the half.
Fouled going up.
Number 34, Thea Notch, her second. Callie Garrett at the line, shooting foul, 2 shots.
15-point lead, trying to cut it to 13. Hits the first. Second one. Good, she hits both. Shaw not leading the offense. Now it's Martin. And Jeffries playing catch in the backcourt. Back to Martin. Throws inside, picked off. That was clear. Finds Garrett. My bad. That is Papagayo. Goes to the line for a couple.
I think it's a little bit of a late call there. A little bit of a late
But
call.
it was a foul. I think it
I will
just should
give
have
you
been
the
called
foul,
early.
Kieran. I'm also just saying it's like when you're about halfway up and letting it go, and then the ref's calling it instead of basically just as soon as contact's made. I mean, playing through was one thing, but there's also the like, you see it's pretty deliberate, and then it's like, we're gonna give you 2 shots because you just decided to go up. It's like, that's pushing it.
Number 55, Willie Daniel returns to the Viking lineup for Thea Notch.
Daniel comes in for Anash. Anash hasn't been playing like solid minutes together. She's had minutes, but they've been very broken up. Papagayo misses both. Rebounded by Garrett. Goes up, misses. Might have been a foul there. Martin to Shaw. Throw ahead. Layup. No good for Abayat. Not happy. Comes back on defense. Lou had a three, didn't take it. Abayat tips it away. Lou. Up top. Papagayo.
Viking foul number 1,
This is
Alana Abea.
Alana Beta, first foul. 4th team foul. They have as many fouls in the first, like, 3:49 of this half, and they had all of last half. Coach Peters, not as happy as he was earlier. 3 ball, no. Daniels. Blue keeps it. Peters not happy. It's been mostly smiles from him. Holding. Garrett. Tabarros. Tabarros again. Another foul.
Palo Alto foul. Number 1, Alana Abea.
Alana Bea just getting destroyed out there. And 3 of them have been ticky-tack. She's telling her coach, I didn't do anything. And I think Peters has to understand in this case. Layup, no. Rebound, Jeffries. Fouled. There's been so many stoppages. Even the first half, it was just stop and go and fouls at the littlest of things. And it's become even more in the second half. Halfway through, we have 7 fouls combined through both teams. 3 ball for Daniel. Got it! The big man. Inside to Barrows. Goes up on 2 people.
Offensive.
Up and
Bruins foul, 21, Sydney Tabarros. That's her first 13th foul of the half.
Jeffries has it. Bring it up. They're up 16. Looking to match their largest. Martin. Open down the lane. Layup. Foul again.
Very strict refs we have tonight.
Number 4, Catherine Clear, 3rd personal. Carly Martin at the line for your Vikings. Shooting foul, 2 shots.
First one good for Martin. And
34, Asita Getty back in for captain.
Yageti comes back in. She hits both. She's perfect from the stripe tonight. 17. Oh, my bad. 18-point advantage.
Almost our largest of the night.
And the Paly boys head to the locker room, and this crowd just got empty after they're gone. Stolen by Jeffrey. Shaw back in. Martin for a triple. Knocks that down. Largest lead of the night. They're up 21.
And they just would have won a street ball game. Up 21.
No, because you played 2-21, not up by 21.
Modified. Well, they modified it. That's a modified street ball, man. Come on.
Lou comes in. Now both are in the game. Papa Gaio checks out. Scotland in. Esme Scotland checks in.
I don't think it's the. I don't think she's named after the country, dude.
That's her name.
Yeah, we know.
Jeffries playing catch with Turgott. 3-ball. A beta, just a pump fake. A beta up top. Jeffries. Turgott. Shaw. Throws it out of bounds. Right to the bench. Not sure what she saw.
Number 20, Amanda Garrison in for Santa Clara. For City Tavares.
Garrison comes in for Tavares on the Bruins. For the Bruins. Garrison. Quick touch to Lou. To Garrett. No. You have to be kidding. Jeffries. On the floor.
Foul 44, Ellie Jeffries hurt.
Oh, on the shot? What?
I do not know about that one.
Okay.
I
didn't see a real shot.
I do not know about that one. I'm with you, Kieran. I did not see. I'm wondering if they're considering the rebound, and she might have been. It might have been when she was going up, so it made her look like she was shooting.
Carly Martin checks out for, not sure, for Turgott. Scotland to Martin. Pushes up the right wing. Finds Turgott. Back to Martin. Shaw in the corner. No. A beta inside. Shot. Hits the side of a backboard. She's having a rough night. Lou tries to take it herself. Blocked by Martin. Her second of the night. Scotland checks out. 3-ball. Lou got it. With some bright pink kicks tonight. Her team's not looking too bright, though. The prospects for her team aren't looking too bright. They're down 16. Yeah. Same shot where, same spot. Dugetti. Good. That's the happiest their bench has been all night. Not a lot to cheer about if you're a Bruins fan. Pass, knock, shot, deep triple. No good. Rebounded by Garrett, stolen. That was a reach-in. That was a valid foul. Bruins keep it.
And now they're in the bonus.
Are you joking me?
No, they're in the bonus. They're at 7 right now. They've lit the B.
Is it
They've
for
just.
halves in
Well,
high
they're up to 8.
school?
Never mind.
Are they going to be in the bonus for the rest of the game? In one quarter. In 7 minutes, they fouled them 8 times. They fouled them like 3 times in the first half of play. It's been sloppy. Second half of play. Missed the one. She won't get a second. As it's 1-1 in high school basketball. When you get in the bonus. Shaw.
And in the college.
And then college. 3-ball for Martin. Aaron Brick. rebounded. Shaw's on the deck fighting. Shaw gets it back. Doesn't try that three. Takes it herself. Just dribbles through their whole defense. Tries again. We're called.
Bruins foul number 1, Bonnie Lou.
Bonnie Lou with the foul.
15 foul.
15. Both teams will probably be shooting by midway through the fourth, which could really slow this game down. They're on to the backcourt. Shot clock turned off. Martin, will they hold for last shot? Looks like it. Holding just across midcourt. Puts a move on. Tipped out by Garrett. 10 seconds.
Probably enough time to at least diagram some sort of a play.
Jeffries returns, takes out Turgid, and they're going small. Maybe a three ball will be attempted. A beta and Anash in the corners. Shaw tries a three, hits the deck, it's good. She wanted an and one, didn't get it. And that's the Shaw we're used to seeing. Had a quiet third quarter, she wants the foul. She wants the foul, let's look at it again. Okay, there was no foul.
No, I don't think so. Kieran, I think that's pushing it a little bit.
Hit the three, and then just fell down.
On Twitter, our handle is @PalyAthletics. Follow and tweet at us when you're on Twitter. We are @PalyAthletics.
Fourth quarter coming your way. We still have a no show on Paly. Phillips, number 25, hasn't played. She's in uniform. Maybe she's hurt, but
Or
she's suited up.
they could just be suited up, but sometimes it's the suited up not playing. They do that sometimes.
She might get a DNP for coach's decision.
Exactly. And you will see that occasionally. I've talked to quite a few high school guys where it's like, well, why are you guys in uniform but you're not playing? And it's like, oh, coach's decision. You can only have a certain amount. I picked you guys are going to do this other thing for the game. It's like, okay, so is what it is.
Maybe she'll play in garbage time. We're not sure.
We'll see what happens.
She is not in to start the fourth, but the starting five is. Gigotti on the other side, though.
Bruin ball starting
Oresti played a lot of the first, not as much here in the second half of play. Lou to Lou. To Garrett, back to Lou. Back to Lou. Deep three. The bright pink kicks paying off. She's hit 3 of the 4 triples for the Bruins. Inside, layup, no good. Anash couldn't get it. Shaw, the steal, the layup, she got fouled.
Bruins foul, their 16th foul of the half. Number 14, Callie Garrett. That's her first.
Garrett with her first. She'll be shooting 2, and they are 2 away from the bonus.
Stripe, shooting
1 away from the bonus.
2 shots.
Shaw hits the first. Let's hope this place fills up a bit for the boys varsity, which will be coming your way later. Second one, no. Paly's been doing a lot of offensive rebounding, not there. Liu tries another triple. Got that one too.
And all of a sudden, the outside shots really are starting to fall for the Bruins. But I think that still might be a case of a little too late.
They've cut it to 12, smallest lead. Triple on the other end, no. Perfect, went right to Paly for the offensive board. Shaw holding to Jeffries. Martin to Jeffries. Shaw, 3 ball with 3 on the shot clock, no, rebounded. They're running. Garrison knocked out of bounds, they'll keep it.
That's good defense by Martin right there.
32, Brianna Kendall. And 11, Tiana Sanchez.
Yee and Sanchez check back in for Lewin Garrison. Not a lot of timeouts from Bruins. Bruins haven't called one yet. Dugetti throws it away. Right to Turgott, who's bringing the ball up. Finds Jeffries. 6:30 to go. Shaw deep 3-0. Rebounded nicely by Yee. On the other end, blocked. Martin, her third of the night. Oh no.
Palo Alto foul number 2, Carly Martin.
My bad, it was a foul. Goes to the line to try to cut it back to 10.
19.
Tiana Sanchez at the line, shooting foul, 2 shots.
Ooh.
I think that one took a little bit of an adventure on the backboard. It got everything but the net.
Back in the Palo Alto lineup for Ella Turgott.
Ella Turgott comes out. Daniel in. Second one. High arcing shot. No. Dugotti the offensive board. Back to Sanchez. No. 3-ball. No. Lou the rebound. Blocked. Jeffries has it. Throws ahead. Shaw has it. Right down Broadway. Over Sanchez. Layup. No. Rebounded by Kendall, I think. 3-ball for Yee, had it, didn't take it. Lou, deep triple. Not that time. Dugotti gets it ripped away by Jeffries. 3-ball Shaw, no. Rebound again by Sanchez. Dugotti pushing. Inside, no good. Dugotti gets her own board. It's good. 10-point game, 5:30 to go. The starter's coming back.
And I think Coach Peters is slightly running out of options at this point.
Shaw, 3. No good again. A rough sequence, Paly keeps it.
Number 0, Ella Turgott back in the Palo Alto lineup.
The Bruins really wanted a timeout. The coach was screaming it. The players were screaming it. The ref still didn't see it.
Well, someone heard it. Someone heard it.
Full timeout, Santa Clara.
It's a 10-point game. I mean,
I'm going to
they've
say
been
this.
running here, but I don't think
I
it'll
will
be
say
enough.
this though. Your first time out with 5:13 left in the game. That's pushing it a little bit.
And she's been sitting all night. Coach Kyoto has been sitting all night. She hasn't been up once until that timeout.
Something must be very important for what she has to say.
For to call timeout. Peters, for the winning squad, who's been up a comfortable 10 all night, he's been up talking all night. Shows the difference in coaching styles between these two. And, I mean, it's not impossible for them to make this comeback. It's doable, but
10 points, 5:13, definitely doable.
Paly needs to really.
But I do not want to be in that locker room if that happens.
Coach Peters is a calm guy, but if they blow this 10-point
he's
lead,
going
he
to be
will
very
lose it.
fiery. He's going to be very fiery if they lose it. That is a statement.
It will take a bit of a miracle thrown inside. Layup, no good, another foul. Number 7 on Kendall. Or number 7. First on Kendall, 7th team.
Both teams now in the bonus.
2 shots, though, because this was shooting. Misses the first. Anash on the line. I don't know. Lou's found her rhythm from deep. She needs to hit a couple. for them to stay in this one, and they need to work on their rebounding. Shaw drives by everyone, layup good. Shows dominance. They're pressing again.
I think she's going to have broken all of the women's basketball scoring records by the time she's left.
Woo, drives short. Another offensive rebound by Dugatti. Jump ball going back to the Vikes.
24 Turkey back in the Viking lineup for a line turn.
They're better than the NFL Vikings. Inbounded with 4:42 to go. So it will really take a miracle now. They need to get a 13-point swing in the next 4:36. Turgott turns down a 3-ball. Jeffries, Martin, Shaw, another open layup. Gets this one too. Nice move by Papagayo to get it there. Inside. Blocked! Sanchez just got destroyed. Shaw. Martin. Shaw. A nice 1-2. Shaw scored 6 in the last 30 seconds. They're running away with it at home. Shaw with the steal. Throwing Jeffries. It's over and back. You look at that 1-2. Shaw has hit 3 straight open layups in a 30-second spread. A 16-point game starter still in. Papagayo up top. Martin on her. Screen. Goes around it. Kendall. Screen. No. Out of bounds. No. A nosh? Did it hit a nosh? Inbound. Kendall. Papagayo. Shot, no. Kendall gets the rebound. No. Kendall gets the rebound again. No. And there's a foul.
Viking foul, their 10th team foul now. Number 34, Thea Anash with her 4th personal foul.
They have more than 2 times the fouls here in the second half of it in the first. Timeout. Scott Peters, I think. Yep. 30-second timeout for the Vikes. They've taken control here in this vacation game for them. School will probably start Monday or Tuesday for these athletes, which will make the empty stadium. Okay, there it is.
And that's definitely something that all student athletes, we repeat, student athletes, have to deal with. What do you mean? What's vacation? They don't get a vacation. Even baseball doesn't get a vacation, technically.
Yeah, you're right. Kendall. Airball's the first. If that happened in the boys' game and against Gunn, airball chance would be everywhere.
That is a fact.
Hits the second.
That is probably the biggest rivalry I have seen besides Bellarmine-St. Francis football when it was
You mean
good.
in high school?
Oh, yeah. Paly Gunn is vicious.
Looks to force the jump. Turgott gives to Anash.
What a pass.
Travel again. Another travel.
Number 12.
I think they've gone around the world by this time. I think they're starting on their second go-around.
Inbounded. I don't know why they're pressing up 15. But they are. Press broken nicely. Sanchez all the way. Did it go off Paly? No. Paly gets it back. They've been playing fast all day long. Maybe with 3:11 to go in a 15-point lead, you slow it down. Let's see what they want to do. Martin jogging it up the court, holding. Holding still. Pass saved by Jeffries. Has it up top, Shaw. Back to Shaw up top. Driving. Corner triple for Martin. No. Rebounded by Ursetti. Sanchez. Stolen by Martin. Wide open. Is she going to take it herself? Yes, not close. Shaw, the putback, no.
Double bonus situation.
Foul called on Turgid. Double bonus. 2 shots, no 1 and 1.
That's her first.
The Mustangs have walked into the gym.
Papagayo at the line, double bonus foul.
Coming up next after the last 2 minutes of this one and a break, we have Paly and Homestead.
Number 1,
Boys varsity.
And I don't think that and I hope that the JV game is not a precursor to what is going to happen in the varsity game. That was
Straight domination by Palo Alto.
pretty. It was pretty brutal.
A one-sided affair if
Oh, yeah.
I've ever seen one. Martin holding, and now they've slowed down the offense. A foul as they double-teamed her into the corner. She was bodied. 2:20, and it's been a long couple minutes. Fouls all over the place. Sanchez, her 4th personal. Martin to the line for 2.
Aaliyah Robles back in. Carly Martin at the line, bonus foul, 1-1.
My bad, a 1 and 1. She misses. Rebound and
Gets
good.
you anyway.
Anash. 2:13 to go. Pushing. Lost the handle, got it back. Sanchez, are they going to call a travel? Yes, they are. Number 4 on Santa Clara.
Number 12, Andy Niehammer in the Palo Alto lineup for Annika Shaw.
Annika Shaw sits down finally with 2 minutes to go. Knee hammer into the game. Martin, she's played almost as much as Shaw, not as much. Anash can't save it, 155. They're 2 long possessions away from putting this one away. Sanchez, nice move. That could have been called a travel too, it wasn't. Lou takes it out to 3-point land. She's double teamed. Does the old trick. Flips it off Martin's knee out of bounds. That's what you got to do when you're double teamed in a corner. Executed to perfection.
Number 50, Esme Scotland back in the
Scotland comes in for Jeffries. And it does not look like Phillips is going to. Phillips comes to the table for the first time tonight.
Weren't you just talking about that? Yeah.
Scotland to Nieheimer. Stolen. Sanchez again. Nice move. Layup good. Smoothest play we've seen all night. And clock at 1. Clock was running and they called timeout.
30-second timeout for substitution.
Look at that again. Nice move. Went right through a beta. And a beta didn't do much of a contest, just trying not to foul. And Santa Clara used 2 timeouts this whole game. They are down 15, 1:11 to go. Let's see what they do. Inbounded to Martin. Let's see if they take a quick shot or hold. Late shot clock. Martin, it gets stolen away. Fouls.
Lightning foul.
It was a one-on-one. She came late, got a lot of the arm.
That's her fourth. Alizé Papagayo at the line.
Papagaya heads to the stripe. Hits the first third double bonus. Gets both. Now they're pressing. She can't get the pole in. Finds Phillips in for the first time. Throws it away. Converts on the other end. And Papagayo hits, and now they're moving the ball. Martin, Anosh gets away from the press. Inside, Scotland throws to Martin. Oh, nice pump fake. Shoots a long 2-0. If this rebound, this should do it. Nope, shot clock didn't stop, out of bounds. Santa Clara gets the ball, shot clock turned off. They're down 13, that's gonna do it in Palo Alto. Lou might take a three, deep triple, no. Phillips gets a board. Martin's gonna dribble this one out. Is she gonna cross the front court? And there it is in Palo Alto. The Paly Vikings win 65-54. An 11-point, but it did not feel that close. Our final score, Paly puts away by 11. We want to thank our entire MC Sports student crew. Our next broadcast coming up in about half an hour. We have Homestead and Paly Varsity boys. For CJ, I'm Kieran. We'll be back in a moment. Palo Alto girls put away Santa Clara, 65-54.